Next example of this section, find the maximum minimum value or the vertex from a table of values or graph. So the example we're given, the golf ball struck and its height with respect to time is represented by the function negative 3t squared plus 12t, where ht represents the height and t is the time in seconds. So what this is describing here is saying that height depends on time. So when you put in a time value here, you'll come back and get the height of the golf ball. So first question, what's the direction of opening? We know from the previous example that our a value gives us our direction of opening. So the a value here is negative 3. Because the value is negative, the graph opens downward. So the graph would look like this. And if you think about someone hitting a golf ball, the ball will be struck, up, and then travel down. Now, would the ball attain a maximum or minimum height? Well, if the ball is being struck, if you think about golf, it's going to attain a maximum height. So maximum. And what is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is always the c value. So our a value is negative 3. The b value is 12. Well, there is no c value listed, so the c value is 0. And if you think about this, the ball starting in terms of a graph, the ball will be starting at ground level. So the y-intercept, remember, the y values are representing height. So the ball is going to start at ground level, so its height is going to be 0. Next, create table of values and graph the function. So we'll use values for time of 0 seconds, 1, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and 4. And we take each of these numbers, place them into the equation to get our answer. So if the equation ht equals negative 3t squared plus 12t, and I'll work out one or two of these, but not all of them. So we put in first, time is 0. So negative 3 time is 0. Again, time is 0. 0 squared is 0. 0 times negative 3 will be 0. Plus 12 times 0, 12 times 0 is 0. So that value is 0. Now what's the height at 1 second? Negative 3, put in 1. Everywhere you see t. 1 squared is 1. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. 12 times 1 is 12. So the height is then 9. If you want to do 2, negative 3 times 2 squared plus 12 times 2. 2 squared is 4. So negative 3 times 4. 12 times 2 is 24. So you have negative 12 plus 24, which will give us 12. And you can work the rest of these out. I'll just put the answers back on the table. From the values, we see that here are our times from 0 up to 4 seconds. So the ball starts at a height of 0 seconds, goes to 9, reaches a height of 12, travels back down to a height of 9, and then is a height of 0. And plotting that here, 0, 0. So time of 0, height of 0. Time of 1, height of 9. The time of 2, height of 12. Time of 3, back down to 9. And at 4 seconds, back down to 0 feet. So the graph is going up, or the ball is going up. Seems to be reaching a maximum height there, and then travels back down. Now the question asks, how long does it take for the ball to attain maximum height? Well, if the maximum height is here, if we look across now, we see this is our maximum height, and then we're going to look down. Well, it takes 2 seconds. Now, what is the maximum height attained? Well, the maximum height attained is 12 feet. So 12 feet, this was 2 seconds. So what's the vertex? Again, you list your x value first, so 2, and then the y value, 12.